Everybody wants to be a cat. Nice. You know what? I'm gonna wear. What's up, guys? La 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 la. There we go. Now I'm all bundled up. Everybody wants to be a cat. Got my Disneyland shirt. I think that's Disneyland. Yeah, it's Disneyland. Got my Disneyland sweater on. Let's go. Got the front door open. Got the cats outside. Got the cats inside. It can't be a crypto meow analysis stream without the cats, right? Let's go. Let's go. Silver Days, welcome. It's going to be a slow night. Obviously, nothing's happening. It's December 22nd. Welcome to the live stream. Bajorna Beck. What's up, Bajorna Beck? I hope I'm saying that right. Hey, bro. Was I right about dreaming? I mean, but I always have crazy dreams. So it's not like, you know, I did have a dream that night. I will give you that. I did have a dream that night, and I do remember it, and it was very vivid. But, you know, it's. I still have other dreams, other nights too. Like last night, I had a dream, but the night that you said, like 2 nights ago or whatever, I did have a dream. But I have dreams almost every night. Almost every night, which is nice. Silver Days. You know what? Let's look at Zebek for you. Because you are the Zebek master. Oh, you're actually attempting to break out. Taking a look at Zebek on the live stream. So if Zebek ends up breaking our area of resistance, then obviously you're breaking out of this downtrend, and you have a potential of breaking out. Next target will be 2045. I don't mean to be super bearish, but if we do come back up, in which we are in resistance right now, we could still get stuck here and come back down and make a lower low. And go further into this correction, which should, in my opinion, take us down to 2011 to 17. But that doesn't have to happen, right? If we break out of here and if you invalidate this downtrend, 2045, previous high, and then the target at 1.5 cents is still in play for Zebek. So I hope that helps. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Yo, yo, meow, what's up, Smash Toshi? Welcome. The main point of the dream that night is to see if you are on correct or not. Chase equals right path. Fight equals you must fix other problem. Well, my dreams are always like, it's always like end of the world, or I'm like running away from a tsunami, or I'm like running away from like a natural disaster, or like I'm running away from like monsters or whatever. like it's always like that. Which is funny because I wish because I guess I shouldn't say I wish, but wouldn't you think that if you become self-aware and if you know if you know and understand it's a dream, then wouldn't you fight, right? And also, I think it's subjective because in certain cases and in certain scenarios, I do believe that you do need to fight, you know? And in some cases, running away or just like walking away from a situation is the right thing to do, which is funny because the majority of the time in life, I think just walking away is the easiest thing to do because at the end of the day, it's just noise on the other side. Well, I'm just focused on the next thing. That's great, bro. That means only your life is on a correct path. Thank you, Bajorna Beck. You are thank you, Sensei. Thank you, Almighty One. Let's see how many people we get. We'll probably get like 20 people again, max. I think 20 people max. Ah, 20 people max. We got 5 people in right now. Very slow start. How many minutes are we in? We're in 5 minutes right now. Man, that's brutal. But then again, I don't blame anyone. Oh my gosh, look at OXT. Wow. Oh, you know what? Someone asked for something. Eric Nostradamus. Eric Nostradamus. Oh, you mean just have it? Hey man, I have tons of those. I could literally be Nostradamus. If I had infinite amount of money, I would just be writing down like a whole bunch of predictions, a whole bunch of visions. That would be sick. If I had no worries in the world, and if I was just chilling, no worries whatsoever. Oh yeah, definitely. Nostradamus did predict a lot of stuff, but he predicted a lot of stuff, but like only a few things came true. So, you know, maybe you can't really pinpoint past, present, future, right? Maybe he did have visions, but maybe some of those visions were from like the past, present, and then some of them were in the future. So basically, you wouldn't really be able to distinguish that unless like it's something that's completely like technologically not there. That would be pretty cool. If the technology, like if somebody has a vision and it's like they see something that like they can't explain. Oh, Bitcoin Cash, that's what that guy said. Then it's safe to say, oh, hey, maybe this is a vision that's like from the future. But if you have a vision and it's like you know, like old cars or like, you know, propeller planes or things like that, then you'll be like maybe this is something in the past and maybe I just have to decipher through it or something like that, you know? Yeah, we gotta do Bitcoin Cash. Gotta do Bitcoin. We have to actually do 15 videos, right? I think 15 videos. That's the goal. 10 or 15 videos on the live streams is the goal. So let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash. I remember I had like 100 of these back in the day. I had 100 of these back here. Yeah, back here. When it was like $100. Oh my god, man. Dude. Oh, I would have been done. That's another 150K. Taking a look at Bitcoin Cash on the live stream. So as of right now, Bitcoin Cash is very bullish. You're getting compressed on the moving averages, on the 50, 20, 100, and 200-day moving averages. It is flattening out. You should be getting a big move soon, in my opinion. I do think based off this trajectory, 891 is in play. Now just keep in mind, the worst case scenario, we come back down, which we already have. We come back down to 324 to 438, get some sort of bounce from this area of support, which again, we've already came and tagged before the next move up and before the next continuation. But just keep in mind that even if we do have that correction, which is a pretty big correction, you are still maintaining this uptrend and you are still very bullish for Bitcoin Cash. The only time that I would say, hey, I'm bearish on it is if we break this area of support, which goes as low as $320. If we break that, I do think that the top is in and we're going to get a bigger move back down to the lows. But we'll take a look at it at that point. We don't need to worry about that because right now, 891's in play and then 1655's in play. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. I have 2 coins, ICP and Anime. We could take a look. Oh, you're gambling with ICP, man. Be careful with ICP. Alex said, I'll take a look at ICP for you. And I don't know what anime is, but I'll take a look at it for you. Alex says, got in along at 88,330. Might take the 91, 92K range retracement. Damn, you should have bought earlier than that. If you were buying, you should have definitely bought earlier than that. Yeah, you should have bought down here at 84, because then you would have been in the money right now. Yeah, I mean, we have to go back up, right? This looks like, I mean, yeah, this looks like 91 to 95, and then you take some profits at 91, 95, right? 3% to 7%. I don't know how much you put in, but if you put in a bunch, then that's a good amount of money if you have a lot of money. But I guess if you're in for a long, you want to break 95, but if you're just trading it short term, just keep in mind we might come to 91.3 and get stuck again at that area. So I don't know, if you're trading it, that's a good area to trade at 91.3. That's like $3,000 right there, which will actually also mess up a lot of people, because if we do break that, then 95 would be in play, and you're still validating this bear trap, this bear flag that I think we're in. But yeah, that's not bad. I wish you bought in a little bit earlier, but you know, I think 91.3 is still in play right now. But you know, if we start going down, that 83,000 is going to become very, very, very real. Bajorna Beck says, thank you, you're welcome. Free Lightning is in the house. Welcome, Free Lightning. Dream Tanks TV says, welcome to the end of the live. No, we've been live for 12 minutes. We'll be live again for an hour today. I mean, obviously there's really nothing much going on right now. Oh my god, nobody told me, dude. The light's not on. That's why the stream, that's why we only have like 10 people in here. It's because the light's not on. I day trade. Okay, so 91.3. But if we break that, then 95. So if you're holding it and if you want to get greedy, 95, I think 95 would is. I mean, if we break 91.3 again and we start breaking out, then yeah, I think 95 would be the next target, because that's going to trap a lot of people, and that's actually making a higher high on the chart, which is validating this bear flag that's forming. And then if we go to 106 and if we break 106, then clearly I didn't make money. Like, I would not be making money this bull run, because I am positioned as if we're going down, as if we're about to break down. So, just FYI, I mean, there's obviously, that's just my opinion. Like, we could blast up one out of here. Let's see, 91.3. That's resistance, and if you want to get greedy, 95 to 45. But I mean, like, look at this. Like, if the RSI and the stock RSI on the daily was up here, which the last time it was, we did actually make an all-time high. But if we were up here and the price was at 95, I would be like, hey man, look, the RSI is overbought. We're at resistance. You need to take, like, if I were you, I would take profit. But the fact that also, like, we're down here, we're closer to oversold than neutral on its own, means that there's a lot more upside potential, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean we have to go straight up here, but you know, chances are, I think with every single time we do even go down, that would be a good time to sell. Like, let's just use this as an example. Like, you came all the way down, and then you came up here, and you had like a really, really, really big move up, right? Every single time during this bull market, you had a really big move up every single time you hit oversold, and you did hit oversold. So maybe wait, but that's what I think. 95, thanks dude, you're welcome. Can you look at SUI, only altcoin I have spot on? Yeah. Oh my god, what is this? There we go. Yeah, SUI, did you get into a short trade? Yeah, I wish you had bought here when we said it was extremely oversold. Because technically, you already, if you bought it at when it was oversold, you already had this 236382 retracement, and you had an opportunity to sell at 34%. So if it goes back below 131, like if you start breaking 131, this thing's going to capitulate. And I think that you probably, I hope you have stop losses in place. But if you're looking at the targets on the upside right now, technically 174 to $2 is in play, which as of the current price is another 14 to 38% pump. And if you're holding it, then obviously you're holding the past that. You're holding past $2.75, and then $5 and $10 would be in play. It's getting cold. I gotta light candles. What the heck? Alright, there we go. Nice. Nice. It's cool because you don't need candles when you have you can just recharge these. It's pretty nice. Alex says, I do believe we take the 70,000 range long term, but short term, yes, looking at the 95K. Yeah, that's the best case scenario. And then for your position in SUI, you sell for 30 to 40% at $2. You get in, and then you basically, sell before we start going down and making that lower low. Aloe says, hi all friends in here. I would like to announce that it is over. We got Aloe back. Welcome back, Aloe. Welcome back. Are you leaving right now?
Give me a second.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have to get the door for Mrs. Meownalysis, so give me a moment. You guys can feel free to just write what coins you guys want requested, your coin requests. No, the bear. I'm saying welcome back to the bearish Aloe, because remember for a second there you were like, oh my god, bearish Meownalysis. But like, it is bearish, right? Alright, we'll take a look at ICP and anime. And then let me go. Is this the right? I'm assuming this is the right coin. 50 mil. Oh my god, man. Okay. Alright, give me 1 second. Hey, Winnie. Oh, wow. Back. Watch. Watch. Vision's gonna be like, hey, I came by and all I saw was an empty chair. Well, you should have waited longer. That's funny. Alright, so taking a look at ICP, yeah, I guess I'll make a video on this. It's gonna be part of my 10 videos. Taking a look at ICP on the live stream, so it is very, very, very bearish still. We almost came up and tagged the 236 as resistance. So, I mean, you did a 250% pump and you came all the way back down, gave it right back. That's typically not a good sign. What that means is that there is a capitulation coming for the next lower low. But I don't want to be bearish, and for some hopium, I guess if we do establish a bottom here and if we put in a base, then you could say consolidation and another attempt to break $10.97 is in play, and then bullish over $23. Now just keep in mind that the ICP now is a lot different than the ICP when it first came out. It obviously came out at $433, which was a 53 billion market cap, and they diluted the crap out of the market. You could actually see that although the price is all the way at the low, the market cap is actually higher than where it was before in November of 2022, which means that the price was $5 in November, and the market cap was 1.26 billion, and the price is $3, and now in the price and the market cap is even higher than what it was when the price was $5. So maybe you have a 3-2 retracement, which technically you already did, but maybe you have maybe you just have a 618 retracement or a 0.5 retracement. It's going to be very hard for ICP to go back to where they originally released the coin and that price. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Excuse me. I think anime gonna do one move very soon. All right, guys, the Mrs. Meow analysis is gone. It's time to party. Let's go. I'm just joking. Let's see. I mean, I don't think we're going to 100K. We probably just range here for a while. Yeah, and create some sort of massive bear flag. Maybe a quick dip under 80 again. No, man. We're going to 70 if that happens. If we get 1, 2, 3 step, then the last step 3 going to be the biggest, 0.009 to 1 cent 40. I don't like this either. Look, I mean, they're already telling you that they're releasing coins. I'm just not a big fan, but the one thing that is okay, I guess, is that a couple of things I'm seeing is it has 100,000 holders, and it's only a 50 million market cap and only a 90 million fully diluted. So let's take a look at it though. Taking a look at anime coin on the live stream. So I don't even want to use this giant wick that it came out at. So using this previous high to the low, so I guess we'll use the shorter time frame. Just keep in mind, you are putting in a bottom now. You actually came down and filled this wick, which is awesome. On the shorter time frame, you do have resistance at 208 to 1 cent 70. Once that breaks, the next area of support is 1 cent 90. So just keep in mind, we're technically already retesting this area of resistance, but there's a lot of resistance on the way up. So typically, once we break this area, the next area would be the 618. But keep in mind that this also does coincide with this downtrend. So we could still break this area and still come up here and hit this downtrend and come back down. So if you're holding it, then you need to break this area and break 1 cent 90. Then we can start taking a look at the macro targets on the upside. But if you're trading it, then theoretically this is where traders are going to be taking profits, and they're already taking profits here because from this previous move down to the current price level is 75% pump. So just my opinion. None of this is financial advice. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. I guess, yeah, we did BCH, so I could let that guy know. Hey, we did BCH. Yeah, good luck. Good luck with anime coin, man. Oh my god, we're going down again. I started my live stream and we're going down. Free Lightning says, man, I do hope the people... Wait, I hope the people that stood strong and never gave up, especially the ones in this chat, reap all the rewards someday soon. That won't be me because I sold my OXT at 6 cents, and then I sold the 100 billion Dogelon that I bought extra at 62. So it was a good call because both of them are down, but I'm not going to be reaping the benefits. The only thing that could save me is Dogelon. If Dogelon goes back up, that's the only thing that can save me. And it's gonna have to do a 10x, and that's like 50 grand. So I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll be happy with that, but this thing has to go back up to like 605. When was the last time it was 605? You know? Yeah, like the last time it was 605 was in 2022. Never give up, never surrender. I'm going to sell ICP and add more to anime. You got to do what's best for you, man. Why do you like anime coin? And just keep in mind, you're buying a retracement right now, so it already had a retracement. So it's like saying that you're gonna, I don't want to FUD you out of your decision, but it's like you're seeing ICP at these levels, and then you're saying, hey, I want to buy ICP right now, when it already had a massive retracement. So anime already had a massive retracement, and you already went up like 83%. No, you already went up 99%. So you might actually not get a continuation up. Now, if you're selling it and you're gonna try to buy the dip for anime coin, that's a different story. Because at that point, it's like, okay, well, you have some sort of retracement and you think it's bullish, fine. You could get in at 207, which as of today is 16%. Or worst case scenario, you go down 36% to 27%. And you still validate this uptrend. Oh my god, we're going real down. We're really going down now. Anyway, Bajornabek, whatever decision you decide to do, I'm rooting for you, man. Regardless on anything you guys do, I'm obviously rooting for you guys, because that's good. It means you guys are making money. Let's see some trending coins. Look at that, trending 124,000 market cap. I don't care about that. What's APD? This has been trending on for a while. Yeah, it looks like another rug actually. Oh yeah, what happened to Theo? Oh, and lights. This one, yeah. Wow. Do you remember we looked at this coin? I literally made a video, and then 1 hour after I posted my video, it came down to 89 cents. And then somebody commented on my video and said, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Which makes no sense, because... 30 years ago, you were in diapers? No, I wasn't. Uh, wait. Oh my gosh. That's funny, man. 30 years ago, I was in diapers. Yeah, diapers filled with freaking Taco Bell soft tacos. Pooping all those soft tacos out. That's funny. Vision just responded on his food channel with one of my comments. Because I said like a while, I used to go to Taco Bell a long time ago, like more than 30 years ago. It was like no, I would say like 30 years ago. Like that was my spot. And he said 30 years ago I was in diapers, but I wasn't. I was a kid, like I was a child, but I wasn't in diapers 30 years ago. Wait, how long do kids wear it? Wait, how long do kids wear diapers? Usually between ages 2 and 4. Bro, I was not a 4-year-old kid like wearing diapers. What? Wait, so some people wear diapers like when they're like 20 years old. No, okay, wait. Why am I getting this search? Hold on. How long do babies wear diapers? No, that's such a dumb question. What am I trying to ask? What am I trying to ask right now? I don't even know how to ask this stupid question. All right, let's just keep going. Let's just keep moving. Let's keep moving forward with this. Most visited. What can I, like, my whole thing right now is what can I make? Like, what videos can I make that's going to get me more views and more subscribers? That's my whole goal. Like, I don't even care. Like, the trending coins don't work because I've been making consistent videos on the trending coins and they're not working. So what am I doing that is wrong? Where I was getting like 500 to 1,000 subscribers every... I guess I'm just a noob. Maybe like I'll understand this in the future. But... But yeah, like I was getting 500 to 1,000 subs per month. And then now my last 28 days, it's just completely dead. It's like 56 subscribers, like, for all that effort. What the heck? Really, Meow? Nothing works in a bear market. Come on, brother, you know this. Yeah, but that's why, like, I'm trying to do something different because I can't just stay stationary when like the views die and when the subscriber count goes low. Oh, Jelly, look. I like, you know who I like saying this? What's his name? Checo the Frog. That's funny. Checo the Fish. He says jelly. The way he says jelly is so funny. I like the way he says it. Jelly. I guess we could look at Theoric. Another Coinbase scam. Yeah, actually, I want to see, maybe try crypto news. No, man. I just had a long day at work. I I did all the stuff I had to do. And then now I'm, like, getting on to live stream. I'm, like, dead. Like, after this, I'm gonna go take a shower and, like, relax and go to sleep. And tomorrow is, like, the same day. Ah, freaking brutal. And you want me to do crypto news? What, do you know how much like research that's gonna take? Like a big whale excitement, like a big whale excited. No, I'm not gonna act all excited. Oh my gosh! Everybody, quick, buy Bitcoin. We're going to the moon. Oh my gosh! A $70 million short just opened. Someone just opened a 70 million position long. I guess I could talk about how MicroStrategy is going back to $10, how Dogecoin's going to 208. You guys think I'm joking when I say this, but absolutely, man, this thing's going to come all the way back down to 2018. Josh says, can you please analyze Stronghold? Oh, that's a good one. Let me look at Theoric, though, first. Oh, wow, it's pumping. What the heck? Taking a look at Theoric on the live stream. So right now it looks like it's pumping. You just actually broke out of resistance. Keep in mind, this is a very new coin. So just keep in mind it is going to be extremely volatile. Now, if you end up closing over 6 cents, then the next target is 9 cents. And then a breakout, we can start looking at the macro targets, 16 cents, 42 cents. But if this ends up being a wick and you come back down and price action gets smacked back below 6 cents 40, then you're looking at nothing more than just a retracement and then bearish back down to these previous low. And at that point, if we do establish a floor and consolidate, then we could say, hey, the next move is coming. Or, oh, wow, it's really going. Look at this. Wow, I wish my coin did this. Look at that. In literally 1 hour, it just did a 55% pump. But anyway, if we do come back down and if this is a wick and if we even go to 9 cents and wick back down, then most likely we will come back down and retest this low. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Let's see. Stronghold. Oh my gosh, man, look at this coin. So nobody can sell even if they wanted to. How do I send you TradingView link? I posted TradingView analysis showing the United States 30 years bond yield rate is about to drop and we should start the true bull market. I don't think you can send links here. Let me see. Yeah, it won't let you send links because it'll just erase it out, unfortunately. Hold on, I want to see how high this thing goes. Oh, hey, Aloe, it's red. All right, guys, that was it. That was your alt season for Theoric. This thing, everyone's about to get farmed right now. Hey, watch this farm, dude. I don't even know, but like, watch this farm, dude. This thing's gonna come all the way back down. Watch this. Watch how they just milked like 10,000 of their users right now. Wait, it's a scam. There's no liquidity on Coinbase. Down to 5 cents when the exchange is that. What? You could no, yeah, it won't let you at all. We got to look at Stronghold, which we will. I just really want to see this go down. So just give me a second. I mean, I hope it doesn't. I hope you guys make a ton of money on this or whoever has it, but it's a Coinbase coin. So it's a Coinbase coin and you just did a 66% pump with no liquidity. Someone's going to sell. The True Trill says, I just woke up like 35 minutes ago. Now I'm making dinner and cut the live. Let's go. Welcome to the live stream. I'll try to find it on my own. Dream Tank, I'll try to find it on my own. There's no money. It isn't a real exchange. So what are you saying, Aloe? Theoric isn't an exchange? This thing? You want to know how I know this thing this thing's gonna come all the way back down? It's because that's me and OXT for the last 5 years, and most of Coinbase coins. The True Troll for 99 cents, first super chat of the night. Let's go. Dream Tank says it's my own analysis I published. Wait, so do you have it on your channel, or like can I click on your channel and then see it that way, or is it like a whole different site? Like, I can't find the exchange it's pumping on. It has to be pumping on Coinbase. This thing is only on Coinbase.
All right, let's rock.
Look at this guy.
Roll, we got this.
What is this? Is he live right now? Oh, you play Overwatch? Bro, let's go. Yo, let's go.
Oh, I'm lagging. What the hell?
You play Reinhardt. You play support.
No, I was just literally pushed to the...
Dude, this guy plays support. Let's go.
I was pushed
Hey, I play Mercy and Lucio.
for no reason. I was like, what the hell?
And Myra, or whatever her name is.
The lag was unreal.
Oh yeah, that Reinhardt's messed up. You're about to kill him. Dude, that ADC should not be... Yeah, nice. I like your skin, too. Oh, let's go.
Yo, what the hell?
Where's your team? Oh, where's your team, man? Oh, wow. Now they have to push back.
Even with lag, I'm wrecking face. Imagine if I didn't have lag. What is going on? Yeah, okay, so it's not my...
Hold on, we gotta finish that, but... Oh, yeah, THQR is going down. Thank you so much, bro. Yeah, hey, what do you... I used to play back in the day. I used to play Season 1, Season 2. That was a long time ago. I think that was 2012? 13 years ago? Wow. Wait, when did Overwatch come out? Yeah, 2016, so almost 10 years ago. Yeah. So I played 2016 when it first came out. And I think I played for 1 or 2 years and then I stopped. I gotta look at SHX for this gentleman, so I guess this, because otherwise he's gonna leave and he's gonna leave me a bad review. So taking a look at Stronghold, keep in mind that with Stronghold, I guess you're still over, what's that line? Oh, that's a 382. Yeah, so for Stronghold, you're still bullish. You're still bullish over 2048 on the macro time frame. Very, very, very bullish chart here. You're still making higher highs and higher lows across the charts. So on the short-term time frame, just like you had before, you've been bouncing every single time you had capitulations and you made lower lows. So you have resistance at 1 cent to 1 cent 30, which you already came up and then got smacked back down, made a lower low. So the same thing is in play right now for 1 cent to 1 cent 30. I don't know if this is the bottom. If it isn't, we just have to kind of see where it ends up landing so that we can look at the next areas of resistance. And then if you are putting in a bottom and once this thing turns bullish again, and if it does, I say SHX to the moon, up to 9 cents would be in play. But on the macro time frame, dang, my cat freaking messed up my... Damn, dude. You guys chewing this like all day. Wow. On the macro time frame, though, as long as it's over 2048, you're still very, very, very bullish. Knights of Insomnia, welcome to the 45-minute mark of the live stream. No, it's not Coinbase, Uniswap maybe. Yeah, I mean Reinhardt, thanks. Yeah. I gotta respect the tank, man. Nobody wants to play tank and nobody wants to play support. So I main support. I had like 500 hours. No, I had 700 hours with Mercy. I played Mercy before they changed her, because they changed her so much. But I'm used to like the season 1, season 2 Mercy. And then Lucio's pretty good, and then Myra. I think what's her name? I don't know. The one with the negative and then the positive, like the auras, the balls. you could debuff people, or you could you have a healing thing or whatever, and then your ult is like you like stream health, and then you also do damage. USCR don't want to fall down for me. Yeah, let's take a look at USCR for you. Oh yeah, it's going up again. Yeah, it's okay. You're already in though, so you don't need to rush it, right? So don't rush it, for sure. Don't rush it. You're attempting to get another breakout right now for USCR, right? So you might make a lower high here somewhere. So just don't get trapped, because you might come back to 1 cent 40 to 2 cents 40, and you're still in this. You're still actually in this downtrend, and you're still technically making a lower low. The only time that I'd say that you're flying is if you break this area of resistance. Once you break this, then what is this? Like 5 cents is in play, and then full reversal past that. Then I'd say USCR to the moon. Not financial advice, just my opinion. 9 cents is retirement? Really? 9 cents is like a 10x. Well, you're only looking at a dude, it could go much higher than that. You're only looking at a 500 million market cap at 9 cents. I still play Overwatch. When I get my new streaming computer, I will stream again. Overwatch and crypto. Let's go. Yeah, do it, man. Good for you. Yeah, good for you.
Internet. Something's going on. Something's pulling me. Like the game is pulling me and I'm not even going forward.
Where's your headset, yo? Let's go.
That was very interesting.
So if you guys don't know what it is, they have to capture this point.
So my team just okay.
And then if they so they captured it. Now they have a chance. They have to stay on it. I mean, and the more people are,
they were there, and I'm
faster. And you have to take it from point A to point B. Damn, man, look at you. Yeah, what happened? You were streaming for like a while. 9 months ago, and then you stopped. Oh, look at this. Big T food reviews over here. The Doritos.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Find The Price is Right. I'll go a little bit
Price
different.
Is Right. Fool, I used to watch The Price is Right like on a freaking antenna TV. I think I have a picture. Yeah, I have a picture of like the TV I used to have growing up. It's like one of those big TVs, and it has 2 antennas. Let's see. Alright, man. Not bad. Oh, you know what? Here. I'm going to subscribe to you, because why not?
Alright, let's rock and roll. We got this.
There you go. Now I subscribe to you. See, I'm very limited on who I'm subscribed to. So I will subscribe to you. Because you're always here, but the second you stop showing up, I'm unsubscribing. Alice says, oh, they listed on BitThumb. Okay, wait. So what happened now? Well, so I guess it had a 0.5 retracement. Legit, I play Mercy as support also. My wife mains Moria. Moria. Yeah. I like Moria. Moria's good. Very good. I like the fact that you can just, like, dodge anything. Nights of Insomnia says, Price is Right when I was over at my grandma's. Good old Bob Barker. Yeah. Good old Bob Barker, man. Dude, those were the days. Or what's also Jeopardy? What's his name? Fuck, what's his name? Oh, damn, I didn't mean to cuss. Alex Trebek. Dude, I remember when Alex Trebek first became... No, I'm just joking. That's like a long time ago. But when... Jeopardy host... when did Alex Trebek take over Jeopardy? Yeah, September 1984. I was definitely in diapers. No, I'm just joking. I guess that's when I was in diapers. 9 months ago, my streaming computer broke. That's why I stopped streaming. I'll stream again soon. Thank you so much. You're welcome. She Bob Ross, then some universe, then some random Univision mixed in. So what's up with USCR? I was in the kitchen. Yeah, so for USCR, it just refuses to go down. No, for USCR, yeah, I mean, it looks like you're... Let me just do this again. So, you're in the kitchen cooking because you're hungry. I get it. I had a lot of food today, so... Actually, debatable. I don't think some people would agree that what I ate was a lot of food. Because some people have 12 eggs in the morning. So for USCR, just keep in mind, hey, no fighting. So for USCR, still bearish under 1 cent 40, bullish over 2 cents 40. So if you're holding USCR, obviously you need to break this area, and then we could say, hey, 5 cents is in play, and then from there to the moon, over $1 is in play. But just don't get trapped because we could still come up here, make a lower high, and still come back down. So it's just going to take time. I know you're getting these really big moves up, but just don't get trapped because you could still make a lower high and come back down. But once you break this area, then we could say, hey, 618 retracements in play, which is 5 cents, and then from there to the moon. Do you watch Bob Lucas? No, I don't. Some XYO new. You want me to look at XYO for you? You got it. You got it, buddy. I got you. Premium XYO support here. Yeah, it's not. Unfortunately, you're breaking down. So for XYO, we said you needed to get over 2061. And then you have macro resistance in this box. So whether we go back in there, because technically we already came up here and got rejected at this area of resistance and came all the way back down. So on the macro time frame, you are sitting on support at 49. Anything under 49 is going to send you back down to 39. So those would be the next areas of resistance. Sorry, those would be the next areas of support. He thinks we're in a bear market. Yeah, I think we're in a bear market too. I thought that back in October. That's why I sold. I thought the second... Sorry, I didn't think that in October. I thought that in November. When we broke... Yeah, I thought that at the end of October, beginning of November. So yeah. I think we're also bearish, but I don't think I think that given that you're holding altcoins, I still do think there are opportunities that we do get bounces and you can sell unless the cycle changes and for whatever reason we do get alt season in 2026, then that's a whole different story. That would have blindsided me. I wouldn't have been able to call that. Knights of Insomnia says gaming PCs are almost getting unattainable. RAM I just bought in July is like worth 7x the price now. Ridiculous. Luckily, I have a laptop and a desktop. Yeah, so I still actually have a GTX 10. Yeah, dude, I run a GTX 1080, but that's also because I don't game. I don't game anymore, so I don't play any games. The only game I ever play, if I do, is Age of Empires. I don't know if you guys remember that. I don't know if you guys are old enough to play that, but I'm really good at Age of Empires. It's a city builder. Oh, the 30 years bond yield is under my post on YouTube. My latest post. Take a look at it if you can. Oh, this. Let's see. The 6 million United States 30-year Treasury bond yield is near a top area between 4.80% and 5.28%, which means it's the near it's near a bottom of the bear market, and once we reach around 1.90% is when we will reach the top of the bull market. So we should have a huge swing to the downside coming on the United States 30 years Treasury bond yield, which will kick off the huge bull run and for the market. We are nowhere near down yet, just letting you guys know. Yeah, hey, no fighting. Yeah, so I think we're on the same. I think we're on the same page because we're both very, very, very bearish right now. So, what is it? I just put half of the money into silver. I'm up on. I just put half of that money into silver. I'm up. Let's go. Yeah, silver's doing really good. Silver broke its all-time high. Thanks, I've been holding. Let's go. Age of Empires 2, of course. Age of Empires 2. Love that. Diablo. I never got into Diablo 2. I've tried to get back into RuneScape, but I couldn't. My friend, he's a teacher. He loves playing RuneScape. I don't play RuneScape though. He tried to get me. All I did was I would just go train at sand crabs. I would just go use my attack, like my my attack training or whatever, on balanced on all of them, and I would just go AFK train at sand crabs. 6 month, got it. Oh, okay. The 6 month U.S. Treasury bond yield is near a top. Yeah. What do you think about quantum computing? Do you think it will destroy Bitcoin? That's a good question. Let me see what I think about that. Let me ask Google. Will quantum computing kill Bitcoin? No, not in any realistic time frame. So, quantum computing is a real consideration for Bitcoin, but it's not an existential threat. Existential, oh my god, existential threat today or anytime. Bitcoin relies on two main cryptographic tools: elliptic curve digital signatures, used to prove you own your BTC, theoretically vulnerable to a powerful quantum computing using Shor's algorithm, whatever that is. But to steal BTC this way, a quantum computer would need to derive a private key or a public key and do it within less than 10 minutes before the transaction's confirmed. That will require millions of stable logical qubits. We are nowhere near that, so no. Quantum computers have hundreds of noisy qubits, and you need millions, so no. So no, not to answer your questions, no. God, man. Yeah, how do I look up the silver spot price? This, right? Yeah, there we go. Yo, that's crazy. Damn. It only took 14 years. Yeah, it only took 14 years. Hey, so I think we're we're pretty much, yeah, we've been live for about an hour now, so a little bit over an hour. So I think we're gonna call it here. I will be live again tomorrow. I will be live at around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, maybe 4:30, 4:35 around there. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate all the super chats, all the members, all the subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. Very, very, very fast and small live stream today. I think our peak was, yeah, our peak was 15. So usually we've been hitting 20 to 30 and we just hit 15. So it's peak bearish right now. Obviously we're going down. Nobody cares about crypto. We're at 88,200. So just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. Have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. And I hope we make it out of here. So I'll catch everybody hopefully in tomorrow's live stream.